Under the vast blue sky, an isolated land pulses with life. It is a place where arid expanses meet lush forests and unique creatures roam the wild spaces. With every step, one hears the echo of the wind across the plains, the crackle of dry leaves, and the soft sound of paws on the grass. There is something ancient and mystical about this soil. The life forms that thrive here are survivors of ancient eras, creatures shaped by isolation and the daily struggle against the elements. In an environment that ranges from scorching deserts to tropical swamps, the species here have learned to adapt in extraordinary ways. And yet, as we look around, we do not see violence. There is a calmness that hides the true battle for survival, a careful dance between hunters and prey, where the weak and the strong intertwine in a symphony of life. At the heart of these lands, the sovereign of the plains emerges, the kangaroo. Bounding across vast fields, it moves with an elegance that defies the size of its body. The powerful muscles of its legs are the secret to its speed and endurance, allowing it to cover great distances in search of food. These leaps, which can reach up to 9 meters in a single bound, are a perfect adaptation to conserve energy in an environment where resources are scarce. But the kangaroo is much more than just a jumper. It carries with it an ancient evolutionary heritage, one that dates back to the early days of life in Australia. Living in groups called mobs, they develop complex social bonds. During drought periods, these groups move across vast areas in search of food and water, surviving conditions that would be fatal to other species. Maternal care is another fascinating trait of this marsupial. The female's pouch, where the baby, called a joey, spends its first months of life, is a warm and safe environment. Here, the joey develops, protected from the dangers of the outside world, until it is ready to face the arid plains of Australia. The kangaroo is a symbol of the resilience and adaptability of this inhospitable land, a creature that has become synonymous with the very spirit of the Australian continent. In the eucalyptus forest, another charming resident moves with an almost meditative slowness. The koala, with its sleepy eyes and robust paws, seems like a creature from a fairy tale. But behind its adorable appearance lies a survival specialist. Feeding exclusively on eucalyptus leaves, which are highly toxic and low in nutrients, the koala has evolved a unique digestive system. Its intestines are specially adapted to neutralize these toxins and extract the few nutrients the leaves provide. This singular diet also influences its behavior. Unable to get much energy from its food, the koala spends up to 20 hours a day sleeping. However, this apparent state of lethargy is a survival strategy. By conserving energy, it manages to survive in an environment where other creatures would fail. Additionally, its high position in the trees protects it from many land-based predators, such as dingoes and wild dogs. The koala, with its peaceful life in the treetops, is also one of the most endangered symbols of Australian wildlife. Habitat loss due to deforestation and wildfires has impacted their populations, and the future of this enchanting marsupial is uncertain. Even so, as it rests in the branches of the eucalyptus, the koala remains an emblematic figure of Australia's wildlife. As we move away from the forest and into the murky waters of the rivers and swamps in northern Australia, a more feared predator emerges from the depths. The saltwater crocodile. Known locally as the sautai, it patrols its territory with lethal calm. This is one of the oldest and most effective predators on Earth, a true living fossil that has existed for over 200 million years. The saltwater crocodile can reach an incredible 7 meters in length, making it the largest reptile in the world. Despite its massive size, it is surprisingly agile in the water, capable of moving with impressive speed to capture its prey. Patience is its main weapon. It waits motionless, sometimes for hours, almost invisible on the water's surface, until an opportune moment arises. When it attacks, it does so with devastating force and precision, using its powerful jaws to latch onto its victims, which are then dragged underwater to drown. But the saltwater crocodile is not just a voracious hunter. It also plays a crucial role in the ecosystem, helping control the populations of other species and contributing to the overall health of aquatic environments. In the swamps and rivers of northern Australia, it reigns supreme, and its presence is a constant reminder of the fight for survival in this hostile environment. As we head into Australia's dense rainforest, an imposing figure emerges from the vegetation. The cassowary. This almost prehistoric-looking bird, with its dark plumage and vibrant blue crest atop its head, does not go unnoticed. Standing over 1.5 meters tall and weighing more than 60 kilograms, the cassowary is the third largest bird in the world, behind only the ostrich and the emu. However, it is the most dangerous of them all, known for its aggressive territorial behavior and its ability to deliver fatal blows. The cassowary primarily inhabits the tropical rainforests of northeastern Australia, as well as parts of New Guinea. These regions, rich in biodiversity, provide the cassowary with an ideal environment to thrive. It is a solitary bird, reflecting its territorial nature. Cassowaries typically avoid human contact, but when they feel threatened, they are known to become extremely aggressive. And unlike other birds that use their beaks as weapons, the cassowary has a far more formidable tool: its claws. The cassowary's claws, particularly the sharp nail on the second toe of each foot, are capable of inflicting serious injuries. Measuring up to 12 centimeters, these claws are as sharp as blades and are used to defend against predators or any other animal or person that encroaches on its territory. With a single blow, it can tear through the skin, muscles, and organs of its victims. This defensive ability has earned the cassowary the title of the most dangerous bird in the world. Reports of fatal attacks on humans, although rare, have been documented, reinforcing its fearsome reputation. Despite its fierce nature, the cassowary plays a vital role in the ecosystem of Australia's rainforests. It is an essential seed disperser for many native tree species. The cassowary feeds on a wide variety of fruits that fall to the forest floor, swallowing them whole. Many of the seeds from these fruits are too large to be dispersed by other animals. However, thanks to the cassowary's unique digestive system, these seeds pass unharmed through its digestive tract and are excreted in other locations, far from the original tree. In the tranquil waters of lakes and rivers, one of the most elegant and majestic birds glides with hypnotic serenity. The white swan. With its pristine plumage and long, curved necks, white swans have been, for centuries, symbols of purity, beauty, and grace. They move with a calmness that seems to defy the force of the currents, as if always in absolute control of their surroundings. However, This peaceful appearance hides a fierce and determined side when their territory or young are at risk. These swans, belonging to the species Cygnus oler, are known for their incredible adaptability, being found not only in Europe, but also in parts of Australia, where they were introduced. Amid the swamps, lagoons, and rivers of Australia, the white swan has established itself as an imposing presence. With a wingspan that can reach 2 meters and 40 centimeters, it is one of the largest flying birds, and its grandeur is hard to ignore. Although its graceful figure is admired by many, the white swan has a highly protective side. During mating season, these swans form monogamous pairs that often remain together for life, symbolizing devotion and loyalty in the animal kingdom. However, this loyalty translates into aggressive defense when it comes to protecting their nests. As extremely dedicated parents, white swans build their nests in carefully chosen locations, usually on the shores of lakes or rivers, where they can watch over their young and ward off any intruder that comes too close. The white swans have an interesting relationship with their environment. They spend much of their time dipping their long heads and necks into the water in search of aquatic plants, their primary food source. With a beak designed to filter small invertebrates and algae from the water, these swans help maintain the balance of the aquatic ecosystems where they live. Finally, we encounter the red fox, a species introduced by European colonists in the 19th century. With its slender body, reddish fur, and long bushy tail, the red fox is a creature that exudes cunning. These nocturnal predators are incredibly intelligent and opportunistic, seizing every chance to hunt, whether chasing small prey or raiding bird nests. Their diet is extremely varied, which has contributed to their survival in challenging environments. They feed on small mammals, such as rabbits and rodents, as well as birds, insects, reptiles, and even fruit. When hunting is scarce, the fox does not hesitate to search for human garbage, which demonstrates its great behavioral flexibility. Although not native to Australia, the fox quickly found its place in this unique ecosystem. Agile, intelligent, and opportunistic, it has adapted to the challenging conditions of the Australian landscape, hunting small mammals, birds, and even insects. However, this adaptability has had a negative impact on native species, some of which have experienced population declines due to red fox predation. Despite being considered a threat to local biodiversity, the fox is also a story of survival itself. It has thrived in an environment that was not designed for it, finding ways to overcome challenges in a continent where dangers are constant. It is a reminder that nature, in its essence, is an unstoppable force, where only the strongest and most cunning survive. The wild Australia is a world of extremes, where every creature, whether native or invasive, has found a way to adapt to one of the harshest environments on the planet. From the grass beaten by kangaroos to the dark forests of koalas, from crocodile swamps to the calm waters of swans, each species is a testament to the resilience of life.